man is back.
Oh, my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the Lebron.
This is your boy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back with a, yes, Call of Duty Modern Warfare commentary video for you guys. Yes. So first and foremost, before I get on with this topic that I've been pushing back for like 2 weeks straight, I would like to wish everybody a happy and safe Halloween, because Halloween is the day after this video drops. And yeah, just be safe out there, because you never know who's around that corner, whatever the case may be. And roll with a group, roll with adults, you know, older siblings, older cousins, whatever the case may be. Roll with somebody who you can be safe and secure with. All right. So with that out the way, let's get on with this video. So finally, we can talk about this. And this is old news at this point, but you know, I still want to talk about it because there's some more stuff that happened since I last talked about it. So and this is the whole China debacle. So I talked about how the NBA got involved with China, and I talked about how Blizzard got involved with China. Well, since the last time I talked about China, both of those companies, organizations, leagues, whatever you want to call them, they got more news with China again. So what happened this time? So LeBron James, he made a statement regarding the whole China situation. And here's the thing that tripped me out about this. LeBron James, in my opinion, is the best basketball player in the world. Some people say Kawhi, others say Kevin Durant. But until I see otherwise, it's LeBron James. He's number 1 with Kawhi number 2 and KD number 3 if healthy. But that's another story for another day. And because LeBron James is the number 1 basketball player in the world and the most recognizable basketball player in the world, people are going to come to him for his opinion, for him to speak out on certain topics and things like that, blah, blah, blah. And I believe that was the case here. Now, he basically threw shots at Darryl Morey, the Houston Rockets general manager, who released that tweet, yo, freedom for Hong Kong, whatever the case may be. And by the way, he did not diss China. Darryl Morey did. LeBron had a problem with the fact that he released that tweet. And here's why. The timing. The timing was way off. Darryl Morey, and he called him like irresponsible and selfish, because Darryl Morey released those tweets when NBA players were still in China. Because, you know, obviously, because China, obviously, and you know the response China got, you know, or, you know, they sent out whatever, when they saw Darryl Morey tweets. They basically hated the NBA. So for the NBA players to be out there at the same time, now we talking about these players' safety on the line here. And yes, I can agree with LeBron James on that standpoint. And again, I said this as well. You know, I like, again, it's not, and I believe this is the case with LeBron as well, because he also like released another tweet reiterating or further explaining his original tweet. And basically, what I got from it is this: the same thing. His reaction is the same as mine. I don't have a problem with what Darryl Morey said, and I truly believe LeBron James feel the same way. It's just the fact that he said it. That's the thing. So it's not what he said, it's just the fact that he said it. That's the thing. And because, again, he forgot to realize or failed to realize the position he's in, the position that the NBA is in, and the fact that NBA players are currently out in China when he sent out that tweet. So I truly believe that's what LeBron were trying to get out there when he voiced his opinion about the tweet. So originally, when LeBron, you know, released this tweet and did interviews about it, you know, a lot of people in the NBA or a lot of people in America, the fans, they were starting to hate LeBron. But at some point in time, after LeBron clearly explained himself, now you got China burning LeBron James jerseys. It's out of control. And it's like, wow, okay. Oh, but no, it don't stop there. Now, it may stop with the NBA because they're back here. The season started. I gave you guys my predictions on who I think going to win it all, Clippers, but that's beside the point. But it continues on with Blizzard, because here's what happened with Blizzard. So if you recall the Blizzard story, somebody, I forgot, a Hearthstone player who is from Hong Kong, not Hong Kong, my bad, I'm sorry. From North Korea. Won a tournament, a Hearthstone tournament, and said free Hong Kong in his language. And Blizzard tried to take his money away and suspend him for the year. And they fired the two announcers because they were in on it. But then Blizzard turned around and said, okay, you know what? Everybody giving us backlash over this. The two of the United States senators giving us backlash over it. Epic Games, even our own employees giving us backlash over this. So here's what we're going to do. Nobody's fired. And nobody's suspended for a year. And dude keeps this money. But everybody's suspended for 6 months. That's what they did. That's what they said. Well, there was a group of, I don't know what they played. World of Warcraft, Hearthstone. I don't know what they played, something Blizzard. But they basically said, you know what, we quit. Screw this, we quit. So for some dumb reason, after the group said that they quit, Blizzard said, you know what, we're going to suspend them 6 months too. And I'm like, but they quit. What? So it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense why they did that. But here's the thing. Blizzcon is coming up this week? Either this week or next week. I forgot when. And I can't oh god. And they're gonna be charging money for people to live stream. I think it's $40 just to live stream Blizzcon. Although the opening ceremony is free, but to actually live stream any of their events is $40. Because more than likely, Blizzard is not going to live stream their own event. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know. I need to look into it. But based on what I saw so far, if you want to live stream any of Blizzard's events, it's $40 for you to live stream that joint. And that's crazy. So, yeah, there you go with that. But I can't wait for BlizzCon and for all the news and reports to come from BlizzCon and the footage. So I can see people blowing up because they normally have open mics. Remember this correctly, they don't normally have open mics at some panels at BlizzCon. And don't forget about the whole Diablo Immortal fiasco when people thought it was a brand new Diablo game for the PC or for the console, but instead they waited, I don't know how many years, like 10, and they just got a Diablo mobile game, and people hated it. But Blizzard tried to justify it, like, yo, y'all getting Diablo but on the phone, so what's the big deal? I'm like, they want Diablo on the console. They want Diablo on the PC. It's been years since they got either one of those, apparently. I don't know. I'm not all up on Diablo. But, and this was, I think it was last year when this happened. So now they got themselves in trouble again with this whole China scenario. And BlizzCon is coming up. So I can't wait to see what happens with BlizzCon. So I'm going to say this about businesses as a whole. And then I'm going to call it a wrap. Because a lot of people tend to hate on businesses. Now, it's one thing to hate on 2K and Take-Two Interactive because NBA 2K20 is garbage. And don't get me started with WWE 2K20. That game is a piece of trash. That game is a broken piece of trash. I cannot believe they released that hot garbage. I can't believe they did that. It's terrible. And of course, some of the things that EA had done in the past is terrible as well. But, again, you can't really hate on every single business and company out there because guess what? You're working for a business or a company, or you're working for an employer that does business with these businesses and companies. And again, you got to put yourself in their shoes. You got to do what you got to do for the company. You got to do what you got to do for your employers. Not for employers, employees and their families. You got to do what you got to do to get more employees so you can provide for them and their family and give them opportunities. You got to do what you got to do. Now, I'm not saying, be scumbags and just, basically rob everybody their money for crappy products or just release crappy piece of crap. But like, if they do something that is business-wise smart and should be looked upon as fair, then appreciate it. Whether you got paid for it or not, appreciate it. Again, I'm not, saying, business should be shady and cheat people money for crappy products or products that don't work. No, hecky, no, we can forget about that crap. I'm not in for damn sure I'm not saying businesses should lie to the customers. Ronnie 2K. I'm not saying any of that at all, but to hate every single business because they're a business that's trying to make money. Honestly, whether it's honest or fair and stern or whatever the case may be, is stupid. Because again, put yourself in your shoes. And again, ask yourself this question. If you were trying to sell stuff, will you like it if I walk into your place, grab your stuff, don't pay a dime for it, walk out? Hell no. You're going to want me to pay for your stuff. So what's wrong with these businesses trying to do the same thing you would want to do? So again, put yourself in their shoes. So I'm going to call it a wrap. And with all of that said, y'all know who this is. This boy New Jay Gatsby, a.k.a. the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.